Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today our topic is laws of learning. These laws are given by Thorndike. प्राइमरी लॉज ऑफ लर्निंग, इसमें फर्स्ट आता है लॉ ऑफ रेडीनेस, यानी इसका पहला लॉ है लॉ ऑफ रेडीनेस. दिस लॉ इज आल्सो नोन एज लॉ ऑफ मोटिवेशन. Woodworth calls it law of mental set. According to this law, when we are ready to learn, we learn more quickly, effectively, and with great satisfaction than we are not ready to learn. So, for learning any activity or task, the learner must be mentally set or ready. Now, let's discuss its education implications. Educational implications of law of readiness. Number first इसमें आता है, before teaching a lesson, children should be made ready to learn a particular task so that learning may become quicker, easier, effective, and prominent. Motivation, which is important factor for learning, is based on readiness. If the learner is properly motivated, he will be ready for the work and apply his energies vigorously. Hence, the teacher should motivate the students. Number second, the teacher should arouse the attention and interest of the students by asking suitable questions. Number third, curiosity is indispensable for learning, so the teacher should arouse the curiosity of the students. Number second, law of exercise. This law is also known as law of practice or law of use and disuse. Practice makes a man perfect is a well-known proverb. Law of use. When a modifiable connection is made between a situation and a response, that connection's strength is, other things being equal, increased. Law of disuse. When a modifiable connection is not made between a situation and a response over a length of time, that connection's strength, or things being equal, decreases. In brief, if any activity is repeated again and again, it is learned effectively, and lack of repetition causes forgetfulness. Educational implications of law of exercise. Number first, it leads to formation of habits. If good acts are repeated again and again, then they become habit. So, it is the duty of the teacher to see the children are given a great deal of practice and good activities. Bad habits can be eradicated. According to Dunlop Bata theory of learning, if the children are made to be practice consciously their bad habits, then they automatically tend to leave them. For example, if a child is in the habit of thumb sucking or nail biting, chewing, then he should be asked by the teacher to repeat this habit unconsciously. The underlying idea is that he will become conscious of his mistake and avoid same in future. By practice, handwriting can be improved. Correct pronunciation has to be learned by practice, and incorrect pronunciation can be unlearned only by avoiding its repetition. Mathematics is dependent wholly on practice. Arithmetical tables, formulas, and definitions can be unlearned only with the help of practice. Now, students, let us discuss law of effect. It is the third law given by Thorndike law of learning. Law of effect. It is also called the law of pleasure and pain, or law of satisfaction and annoyance. Every activity has its effective tone. Some activities end in pleasure and other end in pain. The activities which are associated with pleasure or satisfaction tend to be repeated again and again, and the learning becomes more effective. Activities which are associated with pain, punishment, or annoyance are not repeated, and their strength is decreased. Thorndike defines this law as follows. When a modifiable connection between the situation and the response is made accompanied by a satisfying state of affairs, that connection strength is increased. But when made and accompanied by an anonymous state of affairs, its strength is decreased. Now, let's discuss educational implications of law of effect. Good attitudes and habits can be formed in children by associating in them with reward, satisfaction, or praise. Wrong and undesirable attitudes and habits can be eradicated by associating them with punishment, dissatisfaction, or blame. Emotion of anger and jealousy can be removed with the help of this law by associating anger or jealousy with state of dissatisfaction or annoyance. Theory of reward and punishment is based on the law. Reward should be given for desirable behavior and punishment should be associated with undesirable behavior. Problem behavior and delinquent behavior can be improved by associating with the annoying state of affairs. Memory. Memory is also connected with the law of effect. Pleasant things are generally remembered better than unpleasant things. This was all about these laws of learning. In next class, we will discuss next unit. We will start next unit, adjustment and maladjustment.